Hey, I'm Kev Stone. Welcome back to MotoGP 19 and the 5th round of season in France. So looking at the best times then, it was all set in this final session, has teleported at the top. With the combined results, had Emilio, Antonelli, Mazzia, Onju in the top 5. Looking at and Stone, the teammates separated by just a tenth of a second. We've got Suzuki, Ramirez, McPhee in the top 10 ahead of Rodrigo, Binder, Tuba and Vietti. So just missing out is Garcia, Agura, Arbolino and Foggia. So remember those 4 names as Sasaki rounds out the top 20. Kornfeld down in 25th. Vicente Perez in last. So the 4 names that made it through then is Kornfeld, Arenas, Foggia and Arbolino. So Agura didn't make it through then. What the hell? So here goes Stone then for 2 possible laps. Just over 5 minutes remaining on the clock. Trying to grab pole here around the Bugatti Le Mans circuit, not the full Cigadilla Sade out. Imagine these Moto 3 bikes around that. It'd take like 10 minutes or something. As well, Ides emerging from pit lane, looking a bit dangerous. His teammate Canet at the top, 47.1. And no doubt times will be in the 46s, won't they? Maybe mid to low 46s, so... I know with Canet's time then, normally he's near the front, so maybe it will be high 46s. Like, that times be exactly like practice. Normally it's slightly quicker. This is middle part of the lap. The Stone's alright. He's got company. Like this set's his best, this third set's with the double right downhill. And then the fast chicane. Look at that, he's right on the tail, Canet. And then this final set's actually his weakest. Along with the first set, because first set's just inconsistent as hell. Like sometimes he can be right there, most of the time he's not though. Let's see how he's done in the final set. So has he clawed back time? He has. He's found a couple of tenths. So 47th, that's a new benchmark. Let's see if he can get to the 46s for the first time this weekend. And if he does, he could actually nip pole. Very good start. They run slightly wide for the right, but that's okay. You can run slightly wide for that right-hander. You get power so early out that left-hander. And the same out this right-hander. Almost 4 tenths the gap as Mazzi at the top now. 46.9 from the Spaniard. The bubble's been broken. Oh, Stone slightly wide. His 10th back. He's lost so much time in that third sector. I'd say it was his best sector, maybe not. Let's see what he can do in his final sector though, as by not wanting to play. What was that? He heads towards the line, ducking down. 46.6. Where has he found like half a second? As it's another pole. Poor Max Racing from Stone pulled it out in that final sector. So the first sector and final sector were good. Second was pretty good as well. Just the third sector was the weak one. The opposite of practice. What the hell? With Antonelli on the front row alongside Mazzi, and then we've got Mino, Canet, you got spanked, son. and Suzuki. Then on the third row, Della Porta, Onchu and Tuba. And it's Binder out at the top 10, just ahead of Vietti and Arbolino. In McPhee, Foggia and Rodrigo on the fifth row. And on the sixth row, Kornfeld, Ramirez and Arenas. So we look at the field then. So Stone with the soft mediums all the way. Soft medium from Canet as well. Teammates matching each other. Medium soft from Mazia. Same for Binder as well. Soft medium from Foggia, but mostly medium throughout the field. Not that much variety. And then we go towards the back. There's Fernandez, soft. Really gambling, medium soft from Masaki, and on the back row, all mediums. The Stone revs it up then. There's the Shark helmets. French Grand Prix underway, 11 laps of fun, no doubt. And there's Bugatti Le Mans circuit. Let's see if Stone can get the whole shot then. As it's a long run towards this first corner through the right-hand sweeper as well. Just easing it in. And Mazio with the elbows. Antonelli on the outside as well. Pincer movement on Stone. Did not expect that. They're trying to cover the inside. From Antonelli's teammate Suzuki there as well, isn't it? No, it's Antonelli. Is that Suzuki in front? The Stone is somehow clawing onto third. It is! What a start from the Japanese rider. As we go downhill, Stone a bit wide. Oh, he's got a run on Mina. Look at this run on the back straight. Really does help get on the power early. It's Tuba and Onshu battling. Stone down the inside. Oh, he's outbraked himself. To Suzuki with him, as Suzuki's still glued to his hip. And here comes Canet as well. Trying to make it 3 wide. Stone through the middle. Just. Antonelli battling with his teammate for top 5. As in this side, it's the best of Capital Dubai boys. 1, 2. Mazia, Mino. Stone, your top 3. Binder battling with Ramirez over 12. There's his Canet. So it's Max Racing 3, 4. Sync 58, 5, 6 is Suzuki. And Antonelli, who said Moto 3 is unpredictable? No, it's Arc at the front. That's all. Canet dispatches his teammates. So Stone, got to watch out for the outside move in the chicane. Second time it's been done to him. But much better start than Arez. That's the main thing. Actually batting at the front and then he outbrakes himself. Gets around the outside of Della Porta and Suzuki. Where are the Leopards? Seen Ramirez, but Della Porta. Normally a component at the front. Not on this occasion. It's done a bit all over the place. McPhee battling for 18th for his fellow Brit, Bru Famous. What's he doing down there? Bru Famous winning the battle as well. Stone struggling a bit as Riccardo Rossi struggling even worse. He's down. Porter trying to make the move for 4th. Stone holds on. Oh, he's been hit. He's been hit. Just about holds onto the bike and holds on to 4th. Out of Della Porta, Suzuki, Antonelli, Onshu. Tuba and Rodrigo rounding out your top 10. Fastest lap Canet, 46.6. That times are already at qualifying speeds. And there's Ramirez. Getting into the top 10. So where the heck are you going? Stone, oh, he's been punted. Was that Della Porta? Guessing it was. Moving forward down the field. Canet a second ahead. In the groove. Stone a second behind. Trying to find his groove. It's Onshu battling with Antonelli down to 8th for your championship leader. Struggling. Sasaki in 20th. There's Onshu Pat still battling with Antonelli. The Japanese rider battling with Fernandez over top 20. Not quite points, but on the way towards them. As Canet's definitely joined the top 2. Stone pushing hard to join them, but he's just out the groove, literally there for that corner. They're sort of taking lots of curb and fun. Oh my god, that curb just drags you wide. Can't be boasting 47s when your teammates are second quicker, Stone. And Suzuki's still around at the top 5. Ramirez now rounds out the top 10 with his move, on the lap. Ahead of Rodrigo. As he gets a 2-10 penalty. For skipping like a stone over those curves. That's where you're going. Just can't get the bike into the corners. Just needs to calm it down, maybe. Just pushing too hard. Now, saying that, it literally cannot get the bike in the corner. Like, all the anchor's in the ground, and the bike still wants to head towards Nazareth. Just stay in France. That's where we are. Yeah, for some reason, the soft-medium combination is not working. It should have been soft, the medium, it seems like at the moment. Maybe not soft, because that's a 9-10 penalty now for Stone. Good job racking them up. Just that. Now he's gaining a bit on the top 3. Shortcuts aside, it is that final sector has 46.5. Okay. 2 seconds back apparently of the top 3. They were literally covered by a blanket. See, that's how you're meant to do the first chicane under the famous Donut Bridge. Kornfeld making moves down the order. Not a good thing on that 5 already having a short shift for grip reasons. Is Canet just sitting there? Does he want to make a move? He's trying. It's down the back straight. That 9-10 penalty hanging over Stone's head though for the rest of this race. As he is now matching the leaders. He's got his head screwed on. It only took 5 laps. Whoa, what is that? That curb was not doing that in qualifying, as you saw. What the hell? That they put spikes on that. Won't be surprised. As we approach half a mile of this race, it's been very up and down for Stone once again. Decent start, but just all over the place in the first half of this race. But now he's got the groove. Let's see if he can eat into this lead that the top three have. As they start to go to war in the second half of this race, which has now just begun. As well, where are you going, Stone? Can't afford mistakes like that with almost a second penalty. In the moment, he's losing out to Suzuki as well, just. Well, just. It's half a second now. But the gap remains consistent in front, which is good. Oh my god, where you... He's not nailed that left-hander at all. In the race, in the qualifying. Been very poor through that. You can see a bit of a tighter line for the last couple of corners. There's a 2.6 second gap front, so it's a bit like practice again, where that last sector's horrible. First sector is clinging on. Third is his best. Second is alright. I want to know how they figured that out. Why is practice and the race the same and qualifying a totally different set of rules? As Stone's gone very wide there. Just going to bust through the middle of a 3 wide. Suzuki, why are you pushing us into Della Porta? There you go. Whoa, Della Porta, why are you pushing us into Suzuki? Well, that's Stone's bid for top 3 out the window totally now. He can give up on those guys. He's lost too much time in just that half of that. As well, where's the bike turning gone? Did he get hit? Because the bike just did not turn in the middle of that corner. It's very surprising. Well, especially when you consider how good Suzuki and Della Porta were. Well, across the line, looks like Della Porta's just going to be ahead. 48.4. He's lost 2 seconds to the top 3. Almost 5 seconds back of them now. Stone says that Della Porta, you may have got me early in the race with that move. You're not getting me now. Nicely on the power early, that's much better. As here comes Antonelli out of nowhere. Championship leader's got his racing boots on finally. With 3.5 laps to go. So go much better on the back straight for Stone. So he's got to start getting in the groove again, because with that penalty, he could not be just losing 4th place. It could be top 5 if everyone's gathering behind. See, just 2/10 is the gap behind. That's not good enough at all. Alright, bike, calm down. A little bit wide there. Had to shift up the second, otherwise the rear was going again. 47.5. He could be out the top 10 actually. At the moment, you saw how quick everyone was across the line behind. So Stone on these last 3 laps needs to put in qualifying laps. He's going to hold on to a top 5. Oh my god, that's a shit way to start it. And he's just given it to Antonelli. Good. Oh my god, he's been hit by Della Porta as well. He has. No sight of the rider he's overtaken. He's done that a couple of times this race. That's all Stone. Why is the bike going wide there? What the hell? And now losing that top 10 is a big possibility. Goes down the inside of the Portia. He's behind Ramirez. What the hell? Out of the way, Ramirez. Oh, he's just killed Stone's big exit there. Stone got in the power so early, he ran into the back of the Leopard. Now Della Porge has just come in, being a nuisance. Oh my god, bike, where are you going? It's almost a 49, that is abysmal. And look how much time he's lost to just Antonelli. So much for those qualifying laps at the end of the race. Oh, he's been hit. As Della Porta's dropped down the order. As we've got Ramirez behind in 6th. Della Porta's out of the top 10. Anyway, we're worried about Stone dropping out. What the hell? Where is the bike going? Seriously. There's a corner back there it should be aiming for. And he got hit again in the middle of that corner, I think. He got on the power. That's why he's virtually sideways there. Biggest runner out of all this battling again. Out of any battling this season is Antonelli. 2 seconds up the road. I saw Stone's getting hit everywhere now. There's another 48 to the, not quite, 47. Cap's not good enough behind though, he's still battling and being in the top 10. On this final lap. God, you had to wait so long to get on the power there, you heard it. It's Ramirez, there's a bike on your inside, what are you doing? So with half a lap to go on this final lap. Much better, much better. See, when you're battling, you lose 2 seconds. So a guy you're on pace with, it looks like. Oh my god, the bike is so horrible in the middle of that corner. Once again, Ramirez, someone's on your inside. It's a little bit wide there, Stone. As Mazia wins, where does Stone finish? As Mazia wins by a couple of tenths ahead of Mino, with Canet just half a second back. He really did not try and make a move. That was pretty surprising from the Max Racing rider, with Antonelli in at only 4th in the end. Although those last few couple of laps, Ramirez grabs the top 5 ahead of Suzuki, Onshu, Della Porcia. Stone down to 9th, despite having a much better race than he had in Kota, around Jerez as well. He gets a worse result though, as Tuba rounds out the top 10 by a 10th. Just missing out on that. As without that penalty in the last corner as well, last couple of corners, he would have finished in 8th ahead of Della Porcia, so he would have been consistent at least, Stone then. But instead, it's Rodrigo in 11th, head of Arbona, Binder, Vietti, and Kornfeld getting the final point by a couple of tenths ahead of Foggia. As McPhee won the battle of the Brits in 18th, Bufamius runs out the top 20. Riccardo Rossi after his fall in last. So in the Riders' Championship, it's a 12-point lead for Antonelli ahead of Maziel, with Canet up to 3rd, Mino up to 4th, Della Porcia, the big loser, down to 5th, head of Suzuki. Stone in 7th, 20 points behind his teammate, 49 behind Antonelli when he should have taken points off the Italian this race. And he's just a single point ahead of Ramirez, 3 ahead of Onshu. Then a big gap to Vietti ran out the top 10. Tuba up a couple of places to 12 ahead of McPhee. And Corvo is the first point of the season, up to 17th, up 4 places. Agora is the last of, or the best of the non-point scorers. While in the team's championship, a single point separates Best of Capital Dubai, who go up to the top ahead, I think 58. Max Racing in 3rd, just 7 points ahead of Leopard, and KTM in 5th. It's VL46, 5 points ahead of Grassini. And it's Nikes, Honda Team Asia, a couple of places, while Petronas Spirited Racing dropped to 10th. I'm still amazed that Stray Glitcher have failed to score points this season, has brilliant in qualifying from Stone, abysmal in the race once again. And he did get all the development points. We just accidentally skipped through that. So Dovi conquered Le Mans. His opponent tried to put him under pressure at the start, but injuries and triumphs. Had rear chatter problems all weekend, says Rin. So did Stone right at the end of that race. He saw that, especially in that chicane, the final sector, or heading into the final sector. Well, Moto2, Schrotter got a victory. He's incredibly happy about that. Smith had a few words to say about Kev Stone's aggressive rider, no doubt about that. When he managed to give his series time in check, he'll start getting the results he deserves. So development points wise, can't quite get the engine upgrade for Mugello. But he might save that and then get the engine upgrade, and then he can work on the frame maybe. That's what can he do? If he applies it for the frame, oh, he's still just short on the next one. So we'll see. Let's stick with the frame for the time being then. As next up is one of the favourites. It is the Mugello circuit in Italy. Fast flowing, undulating, and a good hunting ground for Stone in the past. So South watching. We'll see if he can actually do much better than last season. I said it was a good hunting ground. I remember last season. We'll see if he can grab a top 5 finally once again next time.